Welcome back to Factorio MSX Gigabase. Okay, so we've sorted out this part. We don't have any charge yet, but never mind about that. Little thing. Guess. No, I kind of just want to go like this, so that we don't pick up those guys, but we do pick up these guys. And we can go like so. At least we're getting a little bit of charge now, so that should help things out. So, is that right? Is that where we're supposed to do it? Yeah. So, the roboports, it doesn't matter so much about them, but this slot has to start only 6 down, not 8 down. It's pretty much where we got to. And you're in the middle of nowhere for no good reason, so you can come down there. And of course there should have been something like that coming out. Anyway, these don't actually matter, but we do want some. So we're going to want something like that. Those guys can just get out of here. And I guess I'll have to take a little bit more off here. Just to make that workable. Now, this slot will be moved down 6 tiles. So, this one should be perfectly in line, which it is. It's going to go down 1, 2, 3 and be perfectly in line with that one. Which will probably mean there's a gap here, but they'll prove to be okay. And this is probably why I should move smaller blocks. Just seems to work a little bit easier. Okay, you lot, you're out of here. And you... yeah, you should be there. Which doesn't look quite right, does it? Why doesn't this look quite right? If we can get it down 4. Oh, we can't. It's 3.5, so that's why I'm saying let's just take it. So that's 1, 2, so it goes up 1, right, okay. Let's do that. And I'm guessing that you're probably getting sick of seeing this moving everything by one move at a time, so we'll come back when it's done to basically try and finish up the last part, I guess. Oh. The last part of the move. So see you then. And back, and I've had a few sessions to get to where I am. As you notice, we've had a update to 1639 now for the main Factorio version. Now the good news is I'm up here because I've finally finished this exercise, although I haven't moved these guys yet, which is going to be a task in itself. There's actually a few things to look at. Since we've been spending so long on this stack, if we go back over to our internal copper supplies, here's copper 7. Yeah. There's a little bit of copper 7 hiding underneath these, but otherwise it's gone. So all these trains basically need to be redirected. Are any of them full? We'll come back to where we want to redirect them soon. Copper 5. Yeah, what copper 5? Copper 5 also has gone. And copper 11, I wanted to trim off this, you can see where it was, so I have the potential to build a pre-stacker in front of the iron here. Well, that has basically worked, and we need to move this over. So we obviously can't send them over in this direction. This here is probably the last one that I kind of would like to clear fairly quickly. There's a few that I have now cleared all because of the auto deconstruct planner. All of these have cleared, so I can now access these easily enough to add speed modules, but there is still 1.5 million, so it will last a few minutes. So maybe this guy can, hang on, what was the number of that again? Copper 10. So we can send these guys over to copper 10, say. Add for now to help clear it. Copper 10 until inventory full. Go there now. Copper 7. We're not going to waste much time with. You likewise. And you as well. I'm not going to worry about this 11k. I know Colonel Will would. I'm not going to bother. Well, I might bother. It won't take that much to deal with it. Oh, excuse me. And over here, I can't send them all to copper 10. Copper 12 could probably do with could probably handle some. So yeah, you can go to copper 12 for now. And so can you. Hang on. That's not right though. It should be going to... Oh no, that is right, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. There are a lot of trains there. I might just move those two for now. This one is actually causing congestion, so that's going to be fairly important to move. But we'll come back here for the moment. We need to take care of business. I'm going to put my fast legs in and get rid of those. I don't need those guys. I probably want those out of there. I ended up getting some bots to help me out, some construction bots, and there's a few hanging around still. Yeah, I got about 2,000 of them in total. So, what I want is basically that. Now, if we rip it out, we can then replace it in where it's supposed to go. And finish this exercise up. It did take quite a while, which is why I was a little bit reluctant to do it in the first instance, rather than just try and do a cheat, a quick and easy dirty cheat, but yeah, we needed, doing it properly will pay off in the long run. Okay, this is actually slightly different, so because it carries on from here, so let's grab all of that and get rid of all of this guy. Stupid construction robots. I've got nowhere to put it anyway. And this has done what I feared it would, of course, make a hole here. But we can fill that. That's what we do. We fill holes. I will give these guys somewhere to put their stuff. One of the things I noticed in 1639 is they've fixed the fast replace on signals. I was noticing I was having an issue with that. So for example, if I wanted to change that to a chain signal, you can now do that, which is what I was trying to do when I was putting these in the first time, which is nice because that's certainly something that you want to be able to do. Now this is basically the same thing as what I've just taken out, so let's run with that. Looks like I'll have to manually replace the signals down there again. Oh dear, the eagerness. There we go. No doubt we're going to start gathering a bit of wood that we don't want, but never mind. I'm sure we can cope. At least there's only 4 of these, and then the other side, there'll be 8 on the other side, I think, which is a little tedious, but never mind. This one's going to need an extra section of track at that end. Yeah, this is actually slightly different, isn't it? Oh, whoops, I'm not actually sure that's where I wanted this. How about we don't do that? How about we fix this first, so I know where I need it to be? so. Let's get these signals in. And we are not going to need this stuff. Do want that. And I probably do want that one as well. So it looks like I'm a signal short there. This is not what I want. That's why. Okay, good. That looks like the left-hand side is now fixed. You can see how much we had to bring it down. In fact, I can probably reclaim this track now. It serves no purpose. These guys are outside the power zone. Alright. Can't have that. Let's put them there. So yeah, that used to come to level with the bottom here, so that's how far we had to come down. And this side, whoops, what I need. It doesn't actually look like I've signalled that end properly, but never mind. We'll just connect the track first, that's at least a start. That wouldn't surprise me if we actually start running out of green circuits, since this supply is not yet available. And these guys will still be complaining even when we fix this end, because the stations of course change names to early supporter names. You need one of them, and you need one of them. And we're out of power. I guess that's to be expected. Did I fix this other end? I'm not sure now. Yes. Okay, good. So, this one is probably the next one. Yep. Alright. Let's grab a blueprint. Let's not worry about that one. I don't know why I did that either, but let's start on this side. So we can grab all of that. We won't need that bit. Now let's get rid of it. Again, we're going to pick up more trees, but that might actually have a purpose. As I guess we will see soon. Here we go. Fix this bit here. Don't need that. And actually we don't need these extra little bits down here either. So we might as well get rid of it. There we go, that's a bit tidier. Finish off this part here. So that's the first copper. And I mean, this really is going to be a rinse and repeat job, so I will spare you the last little bit and rejoin you when it's done. And back. So we've finished up this exercise, as you can see, and I've renamed all the stations and fixed up their providers. So all that's left now is these ones over here need to become a green circuit wait station, GC3 wait, which we can probably do remotely. GC3 wait. Or at least a little bit remotely. So we've got those sorted out. We're going to need some more robo ports, but I'm not sure how worried about that I am. Are they all okay? They probably are. Are we requesting any in here? No. I think they're all okay other than having robots. But we've probably had just about long enough to have robots turn up here. Although, according to that, there are no outstanding robots. 3,400. Alright. So the other thing that we need to do then is we obviously have too many of these trains waiting here, so we need to redirect them to our new station. So what I might do is take this one for example, send it to GC3 pickup, where there'll be nothing to pick up because it's already full, but that's okay. Where are we? GC3 pickup. Oh, okay, so I actually ran it together for that. Never mind. Okay, that's until inventory full. And then it needs to go to GC3 wait, which I've also changed how I'm doing it, until circuit condition, but we will cope. Off you go, get rid of that, get rid of that, copy that, give it to this one, go to GC3 pickup, that's 2. I probably should have checked how many there are here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Okay, so I think if I move 3 more, so we're taking basically a third of the capacity from here. So that should have been 3. 4 and 5. So they're all full anyway. So that's from GC2, and we want to do the same up No, not from red circuits. But from up here. Actually just check. 3, 6, 9, 12. Now it's 14, so good, yeah. 5 from here as well. 2, 3, 4, and one more, which will be this one. 5, there we go. So all 10 of those are actually full already. So they're not actually going to try and fill here, but they will come here. So we need to give these a supply station. Which I don't actually have the means to make just at the moment. I think I need some red circuits. So let's see if we can grab some of those. A bit of luck, I have some in my stockpile over here. Yep. And yes, that's what I needed. So let's pop back up to this wait station. Oh, we're not actually researching at the moment. I did not notice that. There we go, GC3 wait is now in here, so we need to add that to our priorities. I actually want to edit them a little bit more, so I'd rather have this new GC3 wait in here, but the way my edit works, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, so it's just going to have to get updated like that. And the other one I think was a G. Look down here for a green circuit. Yep. And I'd also like to insert it at the beginning actually, but it's going to have to go at the end instead, since I haven't done all the updates to this program. If I don't have time to get it to you guys on a daily basis, I don't have time to be mucking around with this mod, so that's how it will have to be. So now if we just get some bots into the mix. We'll have to get rid of all this stuff. I might just let's get another. I don't. Well, the stone could be taken away. I don't need the stone, but I'm actually going to hold on to the wood. And some of these other things, so yeah, I just whack that lot in. Just in case I need those. Actually, let's hold on to those. I can drop them off somewhere more useful. Probably that stuff as well, so that's probably fine. Alright, let's get rid of those. What we need now is logistic bots in the amount of... just give me whatever you've got, really. Wow, okay. I'll run away from you now. I guess there is tons, so I'm not exactly sure how much we're going to need, and this first exercise probably won't really tell me, but we will see. So this obviously isn't quite what I want. We have bots here. We do. So I'm guessing I'm going to need sort of about 1100 or so. So what, 350? Whoop. I've already got 1,000 now. Oh, it's got 1100 now. Why are you not doing anything? Because you don't need to. Alright. That's fine. What about here? How many bots you got here? 532. That's probably But less than I wanted. 580, 630, 680, and actually let's grab those construction bots. Don't have a lot of room, so I'll worry about getting the lot later. How about down here? 315. That's probably less than I want. Oh, I've got 687 in total. That's probably fine. You got 64k. Why can't you get to GC3 weight? Because we have this guy on the inside instead of the outside, so it's confused. Does that help? No. There must be another situation like that up here, probably. Yeah. And we're a signal short over there as well. So I probably got rid of my signals a little bit prematurely. Oh. Is there anything asking for? No, there's nothing asking. Oh, we're not doing research at the moment, that's why. So we're up to 250, mining productivity 250, which because of our 4 times cost is almost 100,000. And that didn't take very long to change its mind. So that's what happens when you send all of the resources from where they were before. Anyway, so you've got 687. You have 9 construction bots. That's probably not enough. So that's 300, 650, it's 1100. I'll try that for now. This one has got possibly enough. This one has nothing. So 350, about 675. This is another green circuit one. So that's 350. 700, 860, we need a few more. For some reason, no trains have gone in there. Well, that's certainly wrong. Where are you trying to get to? GC3 pickup. You shouldn't be trying to go to solar inputs. You should be going to I must have deleted the wrong thing. GC3 weight. Circuit condition. Go there. That will be deleted. Oops. So I can't get to GC3 weight. Alright, go to GC3 pickup. That's where I actually wanted you to go. I've got 50 bots down here as well. Right, so that probably can't fill up. We ran out of bots. Right, I'll go and see how many bots we've got left. Did we get to there? 350, that's not enough. That one is, so this one, 860, so I wanted about 250 more there. 250. We've got none in there. I want about 670, so that's 8, 9, 20. Another 670. So we're up to what, about 1600, 2700, 33, 30. So we need about another 3400 basically. See how many are left back in our supply depot. So doing to our numbers at the moment, nothing specially out of the ordinary. I think it's still actually steel that's causing the issue, as previously discussed. The demand actually doesn't exist here yet to the extent that we need this, because green circuit caught up and other things are behind the 8 ball. So is that it? How many do I have? I've got about 300 it would look like. And I reckoned I needed about 3400, so that's about another 3100. Let's just zero that and then put it up to about, whoops, zero it again. 3100. Okay, that's better. So I think that little bit will probably conclude this session. I'll just have to wait for this to fully load up and come and deliver it. And then this stack is basically up and running. Should have taken enough trains away that we won't get congestion here, and up here should be a lot less congested as well. That's certainly the idea. Why is this? Oh, it's coming in there. Okay, that looks fine. So yeah, things don't look too terrible. Why are they just waiting there? Is there any demand for green? Not really, because they're taking it from these other places first, it's not really affecting this one too much just yet, but it will in time, because I know we need more than 135,000, and we need more like twice that when things are maxed. And as you can see, we are burning at about 50,000 steel, which was not sustainable. So anyway, let's leave it there. Next time we will be doing something completely different finally. So see you then. Thanks for joining me for this, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.